Now this area of the building, I'll highlight our corner girts. So to go around an outside corner in this case, could even be an inside corner. With our corner girts, they're universal. It's a 6-foot long girt, laser cut midpoint, about 3 foot there, and you can bend it on site, comes to site straight, bend it to suit your corner conditions. So in this case, it'd be an outside corner. What we've done with our clips is, again, going back to that 32-inch by 48-inch spacing of clips, up my wall 48 inches, across 32. I've laid out and installed my first row of vertical girt at my first 16-inch on center stud. So it's gonna be 16 inches or less, wherever the framing layout is. And that's where I land my first vertical girt, or first clips for my vertical girt. From there, beyond that, I'll end up attaching my corner girt with a plate. We have a girt connector, it's called. It will mechanically fasten to this common standard girt, and that'll pick up the tail end of my corner girt, which I'll cut on site, that 3-foot length. I'll cut that to length to land on my standard girt, and that'll pick up off of this clip here on the very corner of the building. Most buildings that are stud frame, steel stud or wood frame, you're gonna have hopefully ample opportunity to hit some kind of solid secure framing or blocking at that outermost point. So that's my case here, and that's why I've got 2 clips here. It is critical that I've maintained my elevation between these 2 clips, because if you can imagine, and we'll show this once we're at that stage of construction, if you can imagine that corner girt, I'm gonna take a 90-degree turn and turn that corner of the building. If my clips were out of alignment, I'd be fighting to get that one girt onto 2 clips if I didn't have good alignment. So we've taken some care to make sure that we've got that proper elevation there. If I was left and right, or let's say along the length of my girt a little bit here and there, that doesn't matter so much, right? I'm gonna end up picking up the slots in my girts and anchor that in, no problem there. Same thing goes with the standard girts. I want nice alignment along the length of my girt. So say in this case, bottom to top, I wanna make sure I've got great alignment there. I've snapped my chalk lines to ensure I do. And if I was up or down a little bit, that wouldn't matter, because that's within the channel of the standard girt. Now, maybe having said that, I actually, so I've installed a number of these clips myself on this build, and in doing that, I experienced, believe it or not, a shocking amount of times that one of my fasteners hits a sheathing nail behind here. I was surprised myself, what are the odds? But hey, out of a few hundred screws, 8 or 10 of those screws I did hit. So then I could just easily move my clip up or down. I'm just mindful of, I don't want to move left or right in this case. Up and down, that's okay. So I've done that and anchored those nice and secure.